is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Yes! Hello, everybody! Welcome to DCOM Descendants, your weekly dose of DCOM.
Skipping tangled.
We skipped Tangle. That's exactly right.
Skipping right over it.
I'm Bran. Aaron's right here. Say hi, Aaron.
Oh my gosh, hi everybody.
And Dan's over
Hi,
there. Dan,
everybody.
hello.
He didn't want you to speak.
I don't do what I'm told. I do what I want.
He had already spoken. I just felt like he hadn't spoken yet, and I wanted the people to hear that you're here.
Well, guys, this is our 102nd movie?
Yeah,
We're doing this new thing where we have to rank the
Yo,
movie.
who's doing it? Yeah.
And you're really
So I
thinking
just
about
have to rank the
Yeah. We just watched it. We're also doing this new thing where we're just going to record right after we watch it. So we're here. And that means Aaron definitely brought a delish for
Oh, I definitely
Descendants
brought a
2.
delish.
It's an important part of the movie and this show. I think there's no new Apple podcast reviews, unfortunately. Stuck at 200.
Just stuck, even 200,
Even to it. Can you get us to 201? I see that hand. Now get your
Our
phone
live
out.
studio
reach for
audience.
your,
Yep.
reach for
I see that hand.
reach for your phone. We're talking about Descendants 2 today.
Yeah.
A movie
No-
that is still
no-
going on somewhere in hell.
No colon, no little added bonus, no rise of red.
Spoilers.
It's just Descendants 2.
I could have loved it. You don't know. Maybe I want to be in hell.
DCOM Daily Minute. Hillary Duff was on Hot Ones last
know.
week. Aaron, did you watch it?
I haven't watched it yet.
I watched her explain how to make a perfect steak. Watched that reel. And she was like literally so worried about her makeup running because she couldn't wipe her eyes. And so they were like double toweling her hands. And then she was explaining the steak recipe, which sounds like a great recipe. Sounds like a great way to do it.
I watched it. It's great.
She seems
She
like
was-
just a lovely human being.
Unless
think
you're
so.
Ashley Tisdale.
Well, Ashley Tisdale doesn't. So that
In the mom group drama, Dan is Team Hillary.
I'm Team Hillary.
I think we all are.
Yeah, we are.
I think we all
That's
are.
what sucks for Ashley.
Well,
And I'm not even like anti-Ashley. I just think the way she went about it was the wrong way to handle that drama. If you don't want to be a part of a friend group or you think the friend group is excluding you, then just go find better
you
friends. You
think-
don't need to put the friend group on blast.
I'll go even further. If you think that they've been mean, there's a better way to be passive aggressive than what she was doing. I would recommend being direct and being aggressive and not being passive aggressive. But if you're going to do what she did,
She should have slashed their tires. Is that what you're saying?
or you just different word choice, like a different way to not be so incredibly like to where it could have meant something else. So you can kind of, it's like in baseball when pitchers hit a batter, they're not allowed to say out loud, yeah, I hit him. He deserved it. They have to be like, it got away from me. Because if they say that they hit him on purpose, they get fined and they get suspended. If they just act like it was an accident, there's a way she could have been like, yeah, we're just not really friends anymore. And like, yeah, I ain't gotten a call from him in a while, but I've been busy. Like there's a way to do it.
Well, I also think like if you were that concerned, if this friend group meant that much to you and you were that hurt and you felt excluded, I think it's worth having a conversation. Like being like, was this intentional or are we all just busy working moms and time got away from us and we've drifted? Like, is this am I intentionally being cut out or like
the other two moms in this that are mentioned, right? There's two moms that are mentioned, Hillary
Duff and
and
Mandy
one
Moore.
other.
well,
Mandy
she's
Moore.
not like she
doesn't mention
she doesn't
them.
name drop.
Okay.
But they
People
very
deduced.
famously like have
They're
posted pictures
definitely
together.
like that Vanessa Bayer, Fred Armisen group. That's like, we love Ashley. But the thing is, that's what they're like.
Yeah. But yeah, when you're telling me that like you think that Mandy Moore and Hillary Duff are bullying you, like I just think you're wrong.
Yeah, it's possible, I guess, but I mean, likely? I don't know. They seem like pretty.
I just think they
pretty
got
great
better
folks.
people to bully.
Yeah.
how's the new album? I haven't listened to the new album. How's the new album?
I like the new album.
Okay. All right. There you go.
So-
There's the review.
Yeah.
Say no more.
It used to be my alarm clock.
The fact that you've not
but now
been
it's-
raving about it when you come up here, though, tells me that it probably is just good for Hillary Duff fans and not like an
It's not like I think it's really great as like a 30-year-old to here's a pop album written for, women in their 30s. And I think that's fun. And I'm glad that she is getting this stage in her life. But like, she's not winning awards at, the
She's
Grammys
not
or
winning
anything.
Awards
Awards in my heart, Hillary.
It's the Duffissance. She's back.
It's the Duffissance. There's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is.
Is the Renaissance over? Are we overlapping?
I don't.
I think they're both happening at once.
Yeah.
You know how Age of Exploration and the Renaissance happen at the same time?
I haven't really heard anything about Lindsay in a while.
She said she didn't want to do any more TV movies. She wants to be on the big screen.
That's right.
That was her whole thing. She's done enough of these.
Freakier Friday.
She has a kid now?
Did any of you guys see Freakier Friday?
Yeah, I saw it in
You saw
theaters.
it?
Yeah, I did
In
not.
theaters?
Yeah.
How was it?
Did you go with my wife?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
How was it?
Was it
Not
freakier?
the experience. Don't give me this experience 10 of 10. How was the movie?
All right.
Okay, so
Okay, that's all I needed.
if you are
That's all I
again,
needed.
if you like Freaky Friday,
Yeah,
you're
C
gonna.
minus.
But
Got
like,
it.
there is a weird. There's like it's a 4-way swap, and then Chad Michael Murray reprises his character from the first movie, but they make him like so much dumber, and it was just like a. I don't know why I guess Chad was like on set just having fun. I'm sure he loved it, but like as someone who really liked the first movie, in which Chad is a normal functioning member of society, he's just like a doofus in the second one, and I was kind of like, wow, like
Real
what,
doof.
like what happened to this man?
Doofus. Yeah.
Like, have you seen the first one?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how there's like that brief when the mom and daughter swap, and Chad has this like really like conflicting moment where he thinks he's in love with the mom, but it's really just because it's Lindsay as her mom. His whole personality in the second one is that he has been pining after the mom for the last 20 years.
I mean, I guess that's funny on paper, but it doesn't make sense for the character.
it was so weird, and like because he's still like following her around. Like she walks into his he owns like a music store, and she walks in and he like loses his mind, and I'm like, this just doesn't play well 20 years later. Because like you resolved it at the end of the first movie, like you realize you weren't in love with her. You loved Lindsay, and like it's just weird that you somehow I don't know. So like it was I liked it, but it was I haven't seen it since.
They did it.
Fair
They
enough.
did it. You
They
know.
did it.
We all did it. Everybody did
Yeah,
it.
and then I guess if we're gonna we can talk about with the Hannah Montana special. We did 20 years of that.
I don't know.
Okay,
What's your delish? You got a delish?
so I go if you want to go to takethetape.com and purchase the ticket to the tape of us watching Descendants 2. You can hear all my thoughts.
Oh yeah, way to
true.
sell.
You can hear
Yeah.
all my
Must be
thoughts
selling.
on the Hannah
Wow.
Montana special because I
And
have
I
a lot
thought
of
this
thoughts.
was the delish as well.
What?
10 a.m. pizza. I thought
Yeah,
you were
that
gonna.
is. Yeah, and then you can also.
I thought you were gonna do. I thought it
Yeah,
was both
I
things.
am getting there.
Okay,
But then
I'm
you
sorry.
interrupted me.
Damn, gosh, darn it.
I didn't. I thought we were past Hannah Montana.
Never.
Okay. You didn't even watch it.
Hannah Montana Forever. I think it's the final season. I think it's called like Hannah Montana Forever, or there's an album. Something. Hannah Montana Forever is something.
Sure.
But yeah. Anyway, you can also watch the ticket to the tape.
Yeah.
And you'll find out why the delish for Descendants 2 is a 10 a.m. pizza.
That's right. Which
Brent, do
can
you want to pass me
exist.
the 10 a.m. pizza? No, maybe not.
God.
Here it is. 10 a.m. pizza.
Maybe with sweet California tomatoes. Clearly.
right.
on the
Yeah.
side.
So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna watch this movie at 9 a.m. with your best friends, and
You're gonna find a
and you're gonna
pizza
get
place
hungry, and you're
that
gonna
opens at
look, and you're
10.
gonna be like, "Wow, my favorite pizza place opens at 10 a.m." and you're gonna get that delivered. And so at 10:40, you can enjoy. Oh, it's so warm. You can enjoy a nice pizza with your friends while watching Descendants 2. And even like I guess if your pizza place doesn't open at 10 a.m., you got time because Descendants 2 is 5 hours long.
That's right.
So
There
There
it
you
is.
go.
there's time.
At least we said the thing.
That's all.
There's time for pizza.
That's all you need.
No matter
to
when
do.
You could do 2 10 a.m. pizzas during.
If you put your mind to it.
That's right. 10 a.m. and a 10 p.m. pizza for December.
Yeah, because that movie is still playing in hell.
that's right. That's right.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about
Descendants 2.
Colon 2.
Even two here.
Oh, Tui. Remember him?
It's Dewey.
From when Andy Lawrence cloned himself?
Oh, the other me.
Chewy, the other me. Yeah.
And Andy Lawrence playing a clone of himself was a better Andy Lawrence.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly right. We're talking about
Are the Lawrence
Descendants.
brothers still? Remember how like they were like everywhere for a moment? Are they still?
I mean, they're still doing
They're
their
doing stuff.
podcast
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
whatnot.
No one recommends videos of them
And
for me. So I don't see them anymore.
what's his name?
I'll be
What are the Lawrence brothers?
Matt?
Matt, Andy, and Joey.
Matt and his wife,
Oh, they got married?
Or
him and
girlfriend.
Chili?
Chile, who
The country?
who gave money to Trump, but then didn't give money to Trump. Did you guys hear about this over the
No.
weekend?
No.
Apparently,
We're back to the Decon Daily
God.
Minute.
apparently,
But this episode won't be over an hour. Don't worry.
No, we're gonna land this plane.
it
in like
came
20
out
minutes.
that like people found records of her giving to the Trump campaign during 2024, and then she came out and she said, "I thought I was giving to veterans." So I don't know. Do with that what you will. But
I believe that.
I 100% believe that a campaign was set up, like a fundraiser was set up for veterans, and then Trump took that money. I believe that.
Yeah, 100%.
No. You it's clear. Like it's Trump. It's the Trump campaign is the name that was given. I don't know how. I don't. I'm not saying I don't believe her. I'm just. It just was an interesting
So tell
development.
me about
anyway.
When did you start
show.
not believing women?
Yeah, it's fascinating. Just something
Whole
new.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they did a show for Hallmark Plus.
Yes.
So that was the last I've heard of them. All that
that's
to
right,
say,
that's
how
right,
we
that's
got there.
right.
We did not watch it.
Yeah, I just feel like there was
I'll
this
take
moment
that
where they were like really trying to make their Lawrence brothers come back, and they were. Well, I guess I haven't seen their Christmas movies,
Well,
so I've kind of
we
forgot
had
about
Dan and I have.
We
that.
have
I know.
seen a couple of them. Yikes!
okay.
Bikes.
Descendants 2.
Yes.
It released on July 21st, 2017 at 8 o'clock on Disney Channel,
Great.
Disney XD, Freeform, ABC, Lifetime, and
Man.
Lifetime Movie.
Wow.
You know what? Sorry. I don't
That's
think it's
a
this one. I
lot
think
of
it's the
networks.
third one. The third Descendants movie was the last one to air on Disney Channel worldwide.
Wow.
All the new ones just
How about
air on
that?
Disney Plus.
I wonder if the new one will. When the fifth one comes out, I wonder if it'll air on Disney Channel
Here in
again.
North America, it airs on Disney Channel, but worldwide,
Right,
they don't
okay.
get that anymore.
Got it.
So Descendants 2 drew 13 million viewers across all 6 networks combined.
Where do you see that?
Right on Variety.com.
Interesting, because Wikipedia says the film was viewed by 8.92 million across
That's-
6 networks.
This says, according to Nielsen data, the Disney Channel movie Descendants 2 pulled in 13 million viewers across 6 networks Friday night in its live.
At least 13 million people watched a minute of the film.
Okay.
Come at me.
So you're saying 8 something watched all of it.
That's what it's saying. Yeah, I
Got
believe. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know.
Great.
I love the 13 million that watched a minute of it.
They were
And
like, I'm
then-
out. 5 million are like, I'm out.
I don't want to do this anymore. We didn't have that opportunity.
Nope. Sure didn't.
It was written by Yosan McGibbon.
I doubt it.
Yosan?
I doubt
What do you
Yosan
think?
McGibbon had anything to do with it.
Josann.
Probably Josen.
Josan?
Or
Well, I think it would be. It looks like Scandinavian. Almost.
An American screenwriter. I don't know.
Nick Gibbon.
McGibbon.
Juwan?
And then Sarah Parrott.
Sarah Parrott.
Sarah Parrott.
You said Sarah.
Did I?
Yeah.
Sarah Parrott.
Yosan McGibbon and Sarah Parrott.
Directed by Kenny Ortega.
You didn't mess that one up, did you?
Starring Dove Cameron, Cameron Boyce,
Sarah,
Sophia
get
Carson,
over here, Sarah.
Boo Boo Stewart, and China.
Boo Boo Stewart.
China Ann McLean. Okay. All right.
And that was
Come
Decom.
Descendants.
Someone look up Yosan McGibbon.
Joseph McGibbon. I got it.
The movie kicks off with the fact that there are so many ways to be wicked.
WICKED.
You need to know that.
You also need to know how to spell it.
They're good now, but there's so many ways to be wicked. You can still be wicked and be good.
Well, it's
So,
a dream that Mal is
His
having.
name rhymes with Joanne. Josan. Josan.
Josan
McGibbon.
Josan McGibbon writing up a Descendants 2.
And this episode is not over an hour.
We gotta
No,
go,
it's
guys.
easy.
We gotta go.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yes, turns out the entire song is in Mal's mind. Cut to Mal in front of a bunch of cameras.
Mal's going through it.
That's right. She's being questioned by the press. She is struggling a bit with her new celebrity life. She's the girlfriend, of course, of King Ben, and she now has blonde hair. She's kind of being forced to do all these things ahead of the big cotillion that's going to be happening.
Yeah. Well, when you date someone at 16, and
It's for life.
Oopsie, he's king. You have to also leave school and go on a press tour
Dye your hair
around
and
all the
change-
Fixing to
kingdoms.
get ready to get engaged.
Dye your hair and change your entire personality.
Yeah, try to get the kingdom to forget that you're a villain kid.
That's right. And so she's relying a lot on her magic to make things easier for her. And occasionally also for her friends, like giving Carlos a truth gummy so that he can ask Jane to the cotillion because he's too nervous to. But then
she accidentally.
But then the dog
drops
accidentally.
it from
Dude,
up
the dog.
here to down here.
Dude,
in
the dog
a,
gets it.
Dog
Please
eats it.
take a treat, dog.
And dude eats it, and then now
Now he's going to talk to
Now he's
him.
Bobby Moynihan. Now he's drunk uncle.
That's exactly right. We then
The
meet
underrated Tony Crispino, one of my favorite weekend
I
update.
love Drunk Uncle.
Tony Crispino, secondhand news with Tony Crispino, I think is as good as Drunk Uncle.
Oh man, I love Drunk Uncle.
Hear about this one?
Hear about this one, Seth?
We then meet Uma. Say her name.
What's my name?
Say
What's
it
my
louder.
Name? Uma. It's Ursula's daughter.
That's exactly right. We also meet Harry Hook,
You get it. Captain Hook. What should I name my kid? Harry Hook.
and Gil Gaston. It's not his last name, but for my sake.
Well,
he
Harry has
will
a
be.
sister named CJ, and I don't know where that came from. So,
Captain James Hook.
oh, there you go. We did it.
It's pretty. I know I really cracked the case wide open.
I gotta
there.
be honest. I don't know if I'd get it.
I in my head, I was like, I don't know what CJ stands for her, unless
that's
her
right.
name is Captain James.
No, like my name's Captain James. I have a daughter. I'm gonna call her CJ because I can get away with
CJ
that.
doesn't stand for anything.
There's just nothing. It's just
That's
a
right,
scene.
CJ.
Uma hates seeing Mal all over the TV, and she thinks that she can do things better than Mal in every single way. She's kind of like running the place now over at the old aisle, and so she's like, I can crush this. And everybody says her name
Loud.
Uma.
louder. Mal decides that she can't do this anymore. She's going to hop on her brand new scooter and go back to the aisle.
Go back to the aisle again.
Yeah,
It's right there.
She visits the hairstylist,
Curl up and die.
Curl Up and Die, who restores
Her hair from white with purple to curled and purple, then dyed straight and pink. Straightened and dyed pink.
Yeah. I mean, I believe that when we see the color, I'm less concerned about because, as you know, that can change and that's fine. I don't understand why we spent so much time curling her hair for it to be pin straight.
Yeah.
And then a different color. They
color,
dyed
unless-
the color
yeah.
to purple. It wasn't. They curled it, and then when she leaves, she has straight
Well, I mean,
pink hair
because we see her.
with white hair with purple
Yeah,
highlights.
I don't know. Yeah, there's just a lot of questions
Well, the
there.
purple it takes
And then-
stages.
And then she dyes
yeah.
all of it and then cuts some of what she just dyed too, which is another
Yeah,
fun thing that they
and
did there.
that's fine.
You know what? You don't question curl up and dye.
No, I mean
You
when
let 'em cook,
when I had my hair dyed, they dye it and then style it and then cut.
and then they cut it afterward.
Yeah.
Okay.
let that child cook, okay? She knows what
yeah.
she's doing.
Let Dizzy cook.
She's good. She's good.
But if you're just gonna straighten it, you don't need to spend that much time curling it. I just save yourself some time.
Word gets to Uma that Mal is back on the aisle, and Uma's like, "Bring her to me. Say my name." Ben finds out that Mal's not there, and so
I gotta
gets
talk to her.
Evie, Jay, and Carlos. Hey, can you get me onto the island? We will sing about chilling like villains. It'll be
Because Ben
fun.
Ben sticks out because he's so.
That's right.
Yeah, they're trying to teach him to
And you
be
just
Like,
gotta-
stop
you just gotta
smiling, stop
chill.
saying hi to
to be
everybody.
inconspicuous, incognito, and just be a normal villain
Yeah.
by learning dance moves in the street.
And I think just like if maybe Ardon believed in not putting all adult responsibilities on 16-year-olds and maybe
Then
invested
we
in
wouldn't
some
have these
therapy,
wonderful movies, Aaron.
I just think Mal is going
You
through
have
it.
to-
Going through it.
yeah. So Ben finds Mal. She's spray painting.
Graffiti.
And he's like, "Hey, let's just come back with me. Like we can be together, and it's okay. You know,
I'll
all
change
that
my
stuff."
entire schedule to make more time for you.
That's exactly right. But she's like, "No, not doing that. Listen, sometimes you have to. You know."
Yeah, man.
So he leaves. He's sad.
And then
Uma captures him.
Yeah, and then he does a sad boy walk into the fog, and Uma's henchmen get
That's
him.
exactly right. Mal ultimately ends up coming face to face with Uma, and they end up arm wrestling.
As one does.
To get Ben back, and also at the last second throws in also give me fairy godmother's wand, and Uma ends up winning because that throws that throws her off.
Just
That's the only reason why Mal would lose, though. Is 'cause
Well,
she
Mal was like winning,
Yeah,
and then she was like, "We want the wand."
What? So
Famously, I cannot get my hands on the wand.
yeah, it's pretty important part.
Did
Did
you
you see
guys
the
not
first movie?
see-
Yeah, Kristen Chenoweth was in that one. You remember? You guys remember that?
Uma, I know the coronation was aired here. You
right.
saw,
You saw it.
how hard it was to get my hands on
Literally
the
the
wand.
only thing you can watch on TV. So Uma then orders Mal to go back, get me that fairy godmother wand.
Or I'm killing Ben for
That's
real.
Exactly right.
Who walked that plank?
That's right. So Carlos and Jay, they head back. Let's do it. Run it back. Let's get the 3D printer out. Let's
get the 3D printer out.
Print that that
We'll
wand.
do a fake wand.
That's exactly
She'll never
right.
know.
Guys, just watched the first movie. Uma tells Ben a little bit about how she's feeling, the bitterness that she wasn't chosen, that many others weren't chosen to go to Oridon. And he's like, you know what? I hear you. I will take that into consideration. And thank you for sharing your feelings with me. Mal and the gang, they return. They hand over the fake wand. She quickly realizes something is afoot. Sword fight breaks out.
Thank goodness.
But they are able to escape with Ben. But Uma...
Say her name.
She's not gonna. It's not gonna get her down. She's gonna figure this out. They all head back to Oridon, but as they're getting into the
They don't
royal,
all get back to Oridon.
Spell book.
as they're getting into the royal limo, Mal dropped her spell book. And it has been left behind. Kirk Cameron, if you will.
Yeah, and nobody on the island is gonna misuse that.
No. Above board.
No, I don't think so. So there's, they're all coming to terms with things and learning lessons
Coming to terms
and
with things and
whatnot.
learning lessons and
It
whatnot.
doesn't
You
matter.
did
It's
it.
just the
Exactly.
cotillion
That's
time.
what
We're
I
on the
was
ship.
telling
We're just coming
earlier.
to terms with things
And learning
and
lessons
whatnot.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's
There's a 20-minute block there, guys. In
Evie
between
and Carlos
drop.
and Jay
20
and Mal
minimum.
do sit and like they talk about how hard it has been transitioning, and they have a little feeling circle.
Yeah.
And now we're at Cotillion.
There's 20 minutes in between dropping the book and a cotillion. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
And people are coming to terms with stuff.
That's right. Learning lessons.
So the cotillion obviously is on ship.
Obviously, the royal
On
yacht.
You have to. And things get wacky fast because Ben
Shows
up with
with
Uma.
Uma.
What?
Mal's
you
like,
saying
"Yo, I finally
Uma
decided
then?"
I'm ready to be engaged. Here I am. I love you." And he's like, "Well, you snooze, you lose. Here's Uma.
That's right.
That's exactly
That's
right.
exactly
You
what he
gave me
says.
my ring back."
You snooze, you lose. Here's Uma.
That's right. So obviously,
And we know that because we watched it with subtitles.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Obviously, this means that she has used the spell book, created some sort of love potion.
Number 9.
It's obvious to us. Nobody, because like
No, everybody
Mal-
else is like just thinks.
Mal knows she lost the spell book, but they're just like, well, we lost it, and it's no big deal. Nobody assumes like they're like, well, obviously Ben has been in love with Mal for 2 years now. Obviously, he would ditch her overnight for the villain, and like literally the whole ship is just like, well, this is weird.
This is. Listen,
and nobody is like,
Ben's gone
do
to
we
the dark
think the
side.
villain did something? Nope. Nobody's like, oh, it's just love. Like,
No,
it's just
couldn't
two,
be the
two
villain.
crazy
Couldn't
kids in
be
love.
Nefarious plans by the villain.
Say your name.
Uma.
Thank you.
That's my name.
So then the people are like, it's time to show off the gift Ben is giving to the love of his life. And
Jane is like, I know Ben loves Mal deep down. Like we have to show everybody here that Ben loves Mal.
so showcases some pretty cool stained glass work, and it shows Ben with Mal and Mal with her purple hair
And green eyes.
to show that he's loved her for
The
who
real
she
her.
For who she
is the whole time.
Not
Doesn't
because she went to Oridon and stopped all that villain
nonsense. So obviously Mal tries to get Ben to snap
I just
out.
wish you guys would get along.
That's right.
Snap out of what's going on. Confesses
switch
his
seats?
love.
No, I see him every day.
Then kisses him.
Whoa.
This makes Uma very mad. She,
'cause true
She's
love-
not going to jump in the water and get real big octopus like, is she?
Dan, what if I told you she jumps in the water and gets all big octopus?
What?
I know.
Hell no.
Right. But Mal sees this and she says, well, two can play that game. And she goes full dragon.
I'm a dragon, bitch.
That's right. And
That's
Ben,
what she says.
Yeah, she says that.
yeah. And then,
After Ben says, you snooze, you lose, you're
That's
too
right.
much, she goes,
That's
well, I'm
right.
a dragon.
I'm a dragon, bitch.
yeah. And so Ben then jumps in the water. I don't know what Ben's doing. Ben's jumping in
Ben's
the water.
I'm
like-
jumping in the water.
I want to play.
Little itty bitty Ben. He's like, guys, stop.
Giant octopus, giant dragon,
Guys,
showdown.
We have to be
Tiny
friends.
little Ben.
Yeah, we have to be friends.
Please stop
That's
it.
right.
Baby's
And
first,
so-
baby's first mediation. Guys, stop it. You fight makes me sad.
Yeah, so I guess that's the end of the battle.
Yeah, and then they,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
he
they're
gets
like,
the
Uma,
ring
come with
back.
us. And she's like, ha, I'm going to go off into the ocean.
That's right.
But is the boat, they've cleared the boat of water, right?
No, they actually added more.
Well, you know how like when you're on a cruise ship and the railings have little holes
Yeah,
at the
man.
bottom so water can
Right
filter
on.
out?
Yeah.
They forgot to build that part of
They
the royal
actually
yacht.
tilted it this way.
So
instead.
the water pools on the
Everybody,
dance floor.
it pulls on the end so you can have a cool dance number.
It is
that's
bad
true. It
for
is-
boat, but good for dance.
Good for dance.
Step
Great
up,
for
step
dance.
up too.
Wishes.
Wishes. Well, I bet you step up too short in this movie.
Almost definitely. So they all dance and everybody's happy. And did I miss anything?
No. Will Kempson step up too?
Step Up to the Streets is 13 minutes shorter than this
I
movie.
thought you were going to say it's
They
13
found a
minutes.
way and Step Up to the Streets.
What
To
about
make it-
what about step up one? The step.
brother.
Standard step.
It's also 7 minutes shorter than this movie.
Step up 3.
I think it's Step Up 3D is what
Yeah,
you're
Step
looking
Up
for.
3D.
Yes. That one's 4 minutes shorter.
Okay.
What about Step Up 4?
Step Up 4.
That's all there is, right?
5.
There's more step
All
ups.
In is All In
Yeah.
5. A Revolution is 4. And that one's 12 minutes shorter than this movie. And
Okay.
then All In, number 5, is 1 minute longer.
Oh, we found it.
We found one
But it took
longer
them 5
than
movies.
Descendants
Yeah.
2.
I haven't seen 5, but I've seen the other
Wow.
4.
So it's so long.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We will break this movie down some more
Will
here
we?
on
Decom
Descendants.
I'm a dragon, bitch.
The swamp.
The fact that she's not running around Oradon. Whenever
Yeah.
like an Oradon
Yeah.
prep kid is like, well, you're a villain. The fact that her response to those is not, I'm a dragon, bitch.
That's exactly right.
that's
Yeah.
Just
Watch
proves
who
that
you're
Mal-
talking to.
Just Mal's a better person than I am because
don't
she's
forget.
trying
Maybe
to.
say it, like hand it on a business card first or something. Like, hey, just to remind you before you start popping
Yeah.
off.
Right.
Before you
Yeah.
yell at me,
Yeah, yeah.
can I just remind you,
Remember.
dragon.
Dragon.
Yes.
I do want to
Also, do you see
remind.
this giant beast ring on my hand?
right.
I'm engaged to be engaged.
That's right. Fixing to
the
get ready,
king.
as we call it.
Yeah. I do want to remind everybody as we're complaining about this movie being too long, our episode on the swap was an hour 5.
It was all necessary.
So let's not.
Listen, sometimes it gets away from you.
Sometimes it
Sometimes
gets
it gets
away
away.
from you. Okay.
Well, we had been off for a week. We hadn't seen each other.
That's right.
We had
Spring
some,
break to
We had
catch
things
up
to
to.
catch up on.
Okay, so I'm gonna read some letterbox.
Prepositions.
I'm gonna read
hates us.
some. I'm gonna read some letterbox
We're doing
reviews.
great on
Yeah,
time.
look at
We're
him.
doing
He's
great.
It's just like he's furrowing his brow.
Well, it's because of the
What's your
letterbox.
problem,
guys, the
man?
letterbox reviews are all about how everyone in this movie is gay, and so
And I understand.
Okay.
there's a lot of
I
that.
understand.
I will.
Does a lot of it involve Harry Hook?
I
Because
will
Harry's got
relay-
chemistry with a pole. Like
with a hook.
he should not be in the children's movie.
I will relay some of those messages. But first, here's Courtney, who says, much like Wes Anderson, Kenny Ortega has an instantly recognizable and self-referential style. In this essay, I will. Adam Bolt says the real villain here is whoever approved Mal's hair. Oh,
Got him.
Adam,
Got him. Adam being sassy.
John Bass says, chilling like a villain's a banger song. I don't know who I am anymore. Sarah says, what's the point of the Mal-Evie duet if not to prove that they're in love with each other? Eli Hauser says, I can make a list of all musicals that are better and more creative than La La Land, starting
Okay.
with
All right.
Descendants too.
All right.
Then Maya,
Whoever wrote that review.
Maya says, Pirates of the Caribbean, who? And then Lane says, name any other movie with a scene that's gayer than The Space Between. I'll wait.
I don't know the space between.
That's
the
the
duet.
song.
With those
That's
two,
it.
yeah.
Oh, and then Vivian says, you're telling me that all these teens can F and get married, but none of them can be gay? Okay. Let's talk about Descendants 2. Aaron, what'd
Yeah.
you think?
I love this movie.
Yeah, of course you do.
Is it a good movie? No. But
Do you love it? Yes.
yeah, I
And
love
that's
this.
fine.
I love this.
I love Men in Black 3, and it is a good movie though. Stand by it. It's a banger.
Yeah. I mean, I like Oppenheimer, and it's also a good movie.
Yeah.
You talk about Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
Actually, I've never seen Oppenheimer, so it's fine.
Okay. Whatever.
I heard there's a bomb.
What?
Dude. You're not gonna believe this bomb.
Yeah, this movie just gets away from you, I guess. I love this movie. The songs are bops. I'd like to live in Ordon. I still am concerned that ex-King and Queen, Belle and Beast over there are just thrilled with the fact that they've locked a whole generation of people on an island and basically sentenced them to die because we're only feeding them garbage.
That's right.
No food gets sent over there from Ordon. They just literally eat the leftovers that have been thrown away from Ordon. And the Beast doubles down on that a lot, where he's just like, no, we can't let any more people off the island. We tried it. It went kind of at best, and I'm fine. So I'm still questioning that because, spoiler alert, I watched Descendants 3 recently, and we just tripled down on that thought process again. Maybe locking a bunch of people on an island and not allowing them to leave or giving them any resources is a bad idea. But besides that, this movie slaps. Brand to you.
So, I famously, I suppose.
That 10 a.m. pizza gets away from you.
Yeah,
quick.
you said it.
I famously, I suppose, I have not seen these movies, and I did not necessarily really enjoy Descendants 1. And my big critique was not enough music in this musical. And we did get that. We did get music. We do get some songs that I quite enjoy. And, we also get a really long movie. But the first one was
Really
long,
long.
too.
Yeah.
So we have long movie. It's similar in length, correct? I think
The first one's actually 4 minutes longer.
longer.
Correct.
And so this movie is 4 minutes shorter with better songs and more of them. So I'm left with no choice but to say I like this movie more
That's
than the first
hysterical.
one. But
Hysterical.
I still don't really care for these, even though. Once again, I feel like it's the same review as the first one, but everything about this makes sense. It should be done. I understand why it exists. I'm surprised it took them long enough. There's still something about it that's not necessarily clicking for me and making me feel invested in these characters that I've now spent over.
Is the enslavement of a whole generation of people?
Yeah, that I've now spent just shy of 4 hours with these characters. And so.
Well, there's also a plot line here about how women can join the sports teams, and you really didn't
But
like that.
it's that plot line is barely there.
Listen, and I'm here for Lonnie being on the Roar team and showing all those men, but we're gonna cut that whole
Yes,
plot
Kinda cut the-
but also like this is one of my big critiques of the movie that I just like the idea that this one's 4 minutes shorter and it's the same movie. The first movie has a lot to say that's great for kids. This movie just has a couple of bangers.
Correct.
Okay.
So what are kids more likely to grab on to?
No, but
The
I'm
sweet
saying
lesson
in
of one or the
your
bangers?
grown-up critique of the movie, you're going, well, it's 4 minutes shorter with
In
more
my-
songs. I gotta like it better.
In my defense,
it's not as good a movie.
In my defense, I'm consistent across the board on this when it comes to this. Shorter, better songs, better movie. Give me this whatever one. Dan?
This movie sucks. It does have Chillin' Like a Villain, What's My Name, both great tracks. And for those 7-ish minutes.
And the dance battle?
This movie.
Are you kidding me?
No, that dance battle is real bad. Those 7 minutes, this movie's great. Unfortunately, there is a sword fight that happens on a ship in a dock where they're threatening someone walk the plank who could easily just swim to land after he walks the plank. That lasts an eternity. There's so many plot lines in this that doesn't matter. The first one of these movies is in my top 4, of all the DComs we've watched. Why? 1, it's really, really inventive. 2, it's got really great performances. And 3, and maybe most importantly, it very keenly has a message about what does it mean to pass down the traits that someone else inherited to your kids and have them unfairly punished because they don't look, sound, or act like you want them to look, sound, or act. Amazing. The movie works on every level. It's got a Broadway star singing in it. It makes there's a lot of
Cameron?
No, I'm not talking about Dove Cameron. It makes the movie works because it's old Disney properties getting a fresh take. It works because Disney is critiquing itself, and it works because it speaks to anyone that's ever been left out in anything. This movie does none of those things. Like, none of them. It is just like derivative and not good and really long. And it may be 4 minutes shorter, but it feels at least a half hour longer. Yeah, I tried to give this movie a second chance. I watched it with my kids. They love those two songs very much. I still like this movie.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Let's make our list, shall we? Let's check it twice. Aaron?
It's you, Aaron.
I know. I'm just going to make Dan really mad. This movie's going to come in at 15 for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, of course.
I had a Camp Rock too, but not as good as Halloween Town. So that's where the pocket it lives in. And really, it was just like How to Build a Better Boy is there, and I was like, well, I like China better in this Azuma, so I had to go above that. Anyway, top 10 hasn't changed, and we'll just barely scroll because it was so close.
What's Descendants?
We'll find out.
Okay. Oh, it's in your top 10.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay,
It's 90.
No, that makes me feel bad. Like,
Yeah.
as long as, you can personally enjoy this movie, I think that's fine.
Yeah, this is a movie that is 100% a musical bump for me. Like, I just love this soundtrack.
Yeah, no one could possibly
And
say.
if you had made me watch an edit of this movie that didn't have any of the songs, I'd probably be more in your camp. But I just love the songs.
You also could have easily, my take from Descendants 1 was it's 4. If they had cut 12, 13 minutes, it could have been 1.
Yeah.
So, like, if they had cut from this movie, it would have helped it dramatically.
So my top 10 hasn't changed. Coming in at 10, we've got Smart House, Teen Beach Movie, Johnny Tsunami, Right on Track, Cadet Kelly, Cloud Nine, High School Musical, Lemonade Mouth, number 2, Descendants, and number 1, Moto Crossed.
Yeah, I got this movie coming in at 39. Which is behind Descendants. I'm not a monster. My top 10 has not changed. Cadet Kelly 10, Cloud 9, obviously. Get a Clue 8, High School Musical 7, Motocross 6, Johnny Tsunami 5, High School Musical The Deuce at 4, Teen Beach Movie at 3, The Greatest Movie of Our Time and Anytime Brink at 2, and number 1, Lemonade Mouth.
So I just want to make sure we get this right. Aaron had it at 15.
Yes.
Brandon is at 39. I have it at 67.
Okay.
So we have really 3 different camps here.
Yeah.
I have it ahead of such just world beaters as Now You See It, Cowbells, and Camp Rock 2. But it's not as good as Jumping Ship, Cheetah Girls, Twitches 2.
Wow.
That's where this movie ends up.
Oh, wow.
My top 10 has changed.
Uh-oh.
I did some I feel like
Just some
while
soul
I
searching?
enjoy Scream Team at 10, my 11 and 12 are Halloween Town and High School Musical. I think the other 9 movies here are pretty unimpeachable for me. But at 10, Scream Team was a personal pick, and the reality is those other 2 movies are better. And for the sake of getting a list that I think is right, I've moved High School Musical into the 10 spot.
Wow.
So High School Musical 10, Get a Clue 9, Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off 8, Phantom of the Megaplex 7, Johnny Tsunami 6, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire 5, Descendants 4, Lemonade Mouth 3, Cadet Kelly 2, Moto Crossed 1. That is my new list.
There you go, everybody. We've done it. We are zooming right along. And next week, we head into 2018 for another musical. It is time to enter the Zombies universe.
Oh,
Which I have
we
not
made
seen.
it.
I'm saving it for.
With
Well, I
zombies.
can't wait for Brandon and I to be so excited about this movie and Aaron to hate it because she's seen Descendants already.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had said, I wonder if it's like the series you see first. Like you've seen Zombies and you really like it, and Descendants is kind of
Yeah,
meant
and I
for
saw
you.
Zombies with my kids.
Yeah.
I watch
Like,
Zombies with my kids as well.
It was like
Yeah.
nothing that I had,
I famously no kids.
Famously.
That's actually
we
why
actually
you're-
call her No Kids Aaron.
I just feel like I talk
That's
about
what
it
we- yeah.
a lot.
No Kids Aaron.
No kids. And so I just watched these movies because I'm a child, and I watched Descendants when it came out.
Right. And then after that, interestingly enough, we were talking about Freakier Friday earlier.
I know,
We
yeah.
have Freaky Friday. After that, a remake, a DCOM
about
remake
to say,
of Freaky
what?
Friday,
Yeah.
which, if memory serves, is also a musical.
Is it?
I
What?
think so. I feel like I remember seeing that.
You say so, man.
Yeah, musical television film.
I think I'm sick that day.
It's
you don't want a musical.
You don't want a
Freaky
musical. The
Friday?
musical bump.
No, I just
Wait a minute.
I just don't love
like I don't even
Freaky
know who you
Friday.
are
I don't
anymore.
even know No Kids Aaron anymore.
No kids.
And then we are
Maybe
just
can I borrow your kids to watch Freaky Friday? Like maybe
Yeah,
I'll like
sure.
it better. Maybe their enjoyment will make it better for me. Like I'll be like, oh, this movie's hitting for somebody. It's not me.
and then just like 12 movies left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then there's the Disney original movies, which because they dropped Disney Channel original movies and they started making Disney original movies. So I
Yeah.
don't really know. Now they're back to decom.
Yeah,
And
they
Descendants Rise
tried
of Red
they
is
tried to
one,
rebrand
so,
it, and then the rebrand.
So we have to do those as well. Obviously,
Yeah.
they're a part.
We're
of this.
close.
And I do think they say there's another Descendants movie coming out this year. So
That's
we'll
right.
see.
Wicked Wonderland and Camp Rock 3. We got a big.
Oh yeah.
What do we do there? Will we be done by the time those movies come out? 'Cause
Yeah,
it feels wrong not to
I
do
would
those.
hate that.
I just feel like we
Real
come
time.
back. We just
No, it
Pop
just
back
feels
in.
it feels wrong not to do it. Like if we're not
What are you saying?
if we're not to the end, it
having
feels
a
wrong not to do those in real time though. Where the
Oh,
You know
I
what
see
I
what
mean?
you're
You
saying.
saying we only have a dozen left?
something like that.
Well,
Can you
there's
call
only
them out real
there's only
quick?
114 total.
Yes. So we have Zombies, Freaky Friday, Kim Possible, live action remake, Descendants
Thank God.
3, Zombies 2, Upside Down Magic, which I just watched actually with my kids, Spin, Under Wraps, live action remake, Christmas.
Is that the one with Antonio Caon?
Yeah, Christmas Again, Zombies 3, Under Wraps 2, then Prom Pact, The Slumber Party, The Naughty Nine. Are we gonna and then Descendants Rise of Red? Are we gonna do Big City Greens the movie? Speculate. I feel like we have to.
If we don't do Big City Greens, the movie Rise of Red is Bramblefest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, could we can maybe do an hour?
Yeah. And then there's Zombies 4. So we'll be done by the end of July.
Yeah, 24th.
Okay, I feel good about it.
Well, I mean, we probably won't record that week unless we did it ahead of time. So that week after Bramblefest. So maybe not the end of July. Maybe.
I mean, we could.
Or
probably
we
get
could
it out
record
of
it early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could record early. We don't
We
need
could do
to.
like a final ranking episode too.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then-
All right.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, we've done it, everybody. Congratulations to us. We'll be back next time with another one. Until then, keep
Keep
decom
coming all day.
long.
Decom Descendants is a Bramble Jam podcast produced by Brandon Gray. And yeah, that Greenville, South Carolina. For more information on the show, you can go to decompodcast.com at Decom Descendants on the Instagram. You can also get this episode of Decom Descendants and every other completely ad-free over at BrambleJamPlus.com. Lots of fun to be had there. And please do us a favor, get us off the 200 schneid. Leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcasts.